Good morning and welcome to Trucking with Schmidt. The key thing to remember here is it's morning somewhere, guys. It is not morning here. It is late afternoon. We've lost our sun to the clouds and it is soon to be dark. Guess what we're doing today? We are doing the exact same thing we did yesterday. Usually I'd be a little disgruntled doing the exact same thing and I'd get all bothered and whiny, but I'm liking it so far. I really am. Dedicated route is working out for me this week. I think some of you misunderstood me last week when I was talking about the zingers. I said that the raspberry zingers are hard to find, and everyone said they were all over the place. You guys are gonna have to start telling me where. I cannot find raspberry zingers unless it's in maybe 1 or 2 truck stops, and that's rare. They all have the vanilla or the chocolate. I love the raspberry. Can't find a gear. There we go. Oh yeah, some of you are wondering what it sounds like if I talked going down the road versus talking when I'm walking. This is exactly what it talk out, and I'm yelling. If I was to talk to where I'm not blowing my voice out, this is traveling in town. We're not even going down the highway. It's 45 degrees right now. Weren't we just talking about it being really cold yesterday? Yeah, he's hungry. Man, there's a lot of hate out there today going on, guys. I put out today's video a few hours ago, and I'm going through the comments. No, it's nothing like I hate you or anything like that. Actually, there's a lot of nice comments, but in today's video, there's I can tell that the air is full of a little bit more sarcasm. This is why they tell you all the time, when you read, how to YouTube, how to make a better channel, stuff like that. They always preach, don't read your comments. They do. They preach, don't read your comments, because then you talk about your comments on your video. So I'm breaking a rule in the YouTube world right now, but I love reading my comments because I love, my subscribers are the best. And in my comments, if they're mean towards someone else, I'll usually delete them. If you're just being a butt, I'll usually let you know. If you talk bad about the family at all, in any which way, I block you from my channel. By the way, I've only had to do that once in 2 years. So, once again, you guys rock. But little comments, and just a little bit of sarcasm in them. But then there's the comments where I'm picking up, I get mad at myself. I'm like, oh no, I did not want that to come across that way. There was one comment in here that said, oh, now you're trashing plastic trucks. We all can't afford to buy Kenworths and stuff like that. I'm like, I had to think about that one. I'm like, oh my gosh, did I? And the only thing I can think of is that you were talking about when I was talking about a low truck and a high truck and the wise of tire size in yesterday's video. That by no means was trashing anyone's truck. That if you got 22.5 low profile tires on your truck, I'm going to make fun of it because my tires on my pickup are bigger than that. But I also understand why you have them. They don't have any fuel economy benefits, but it's just the way everybody's going to nowadays. So I promise I wasn't making fun of anybody's trucks there. But look at this. I'm saying sorry for stuff on YouTube. I probably should even edit this whole thing out. There's no reason to talk about it. Then there was one more comment about why don't you talk going down the road. Audio is everything to me when I'm making a video. If you guys hear the wind, it's because I want you to hear the wind. If you hear the wind really bad, if you hear the woo over the microphone when I'm talking, there's nothing I can do about that. But if you hear the whoo, through the phone, that I want you to hear that. That sets up the scene. That lets you guys know just how windy it is outside. But audio is everything. And when you're trying to talk over a 600 horsepower Caterpillar with 6-inch straight pipes, it's whoa, 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 whoa. That's all you hear. I'm full of noise effects. I'm full of sound effects. Are you proud of me, Opie? You don't care. You want food. So that's why I don't talk when I'm going down the road. Luckily, there's a few hundred other trucking channels out there. Go give them a chance. Go give them a look-see. And there's actually channels that you will never actually see the person that's making the video. And he just talks out the wind. He puts the camera out the windshield and talks. And that's awesome. That's really good. You can hear him crystal clear too. But audio is key for me. All right. I'm done talking about YouTube comments. See, that's why you don't read. That's why they tell you not to read the comments. But I do. You guys are just awesome. I love reading what you guys have to say. We are set at negative 10 degrees on the reefer right now. We have frozen STLs. I'm assuming steak. I don't know. It just says frozen STL. And we're heading back out to Greenfield, Indiana. And then we're going to jump right back over to Indianapolis and go right back to Cherokee. We do have weather rolling in, though. We do have weather rolling in. So we might take a different route home to where we don't have to worry about as much weather because it's not snow. If it was just snow, we can muscle through snow. It's ice. I don't like ice. Anyway, let's stop talking about YouTube comments. One more. There was a guy on here that said, so what? You got a POS Kenworth that can't drive more than an hour. What do I do with that? What do I do with that? I don't know. It was just weird. I don't know if it was... Alright, come on, big boy. I don't know. It's just weird. I've never had a video do that. I even went through my title and was going through it trying to decide, you know, did I do something in the title? But then I was looking around at my tags. Did I tag anything different than what I normally do? No, I didn't. Okay, I'm done. I'm done talking about it now. We are on Interstate 380 at the Toddville exit. If you guys remember right, this is where we were when we had our airline issues, when it was really cold out. As for really cold out, no, it's still holding. It's got to be at least 45 degrees out here right now. Come on up. I didn't watch the Super Bowl. I listened to a lot of it, but I didn't watch it. Apparently there was a lot of electric car ads on it. I was talking to Farmer Dan on the phone while we were heading here, and that's what he was saying. Yeah, I've calmed down a little bit. Me and Opie went for a nice walk. Walked up to there, all the way down to that plant down there, and then back up to here. So a walk always calms you down a little bit. I guess the main thing to take away from my videos, guys, is by no means am I a professional videographer for a major production company. I'm a truck driver who makes YouTube videos versus a YouTube provider that drives a truck. So make sure you got those flipped around right. Not a professional. I try not to be a professional in anything. Maybe that's what's going on. I tried giving trucking advice, and that's always a deadly thing sometimes. Okay, so I'm trying to decide where we're going to park for the night. We don't have to push too hard to get it into Greenfield, by no means. We don't have to be there till tomorrow night. So we might, you know, that come and go that we stop and get fuel at right on the Iowa-Illinois border. We might stop there for the night. We can't stop here because this is a no parking lot. You can get fuel here, but you can't park here, which we couldn't park anyway. We're not even 300 miles into our day, so we can't do that anyway. That storm, I would love to get ahead of it, but I can't reload until the day of the storm. And the place we get loaded, they're pretty strict on their reload times, so I don't think I could change it at all. Dad, why is the camera always in my face? They love you. They truly do. If I don't put you on this camera, I hear about it. Those are the good comments, though. Those are. I love those. I love 99.9% of my comments. I really do. Can I help you? Okay, I'll put it on you then, okay? There. Now the camera's on you. Are you good? Are you good? Oh, we've been sitting here probably for about an hour and a half. I just watched a video, Trucking Through Life. It seems like a pretty good video. I liked it. Can I sit down to eat? I'm gonna sit down. Here I come. I'm sitting down. I'm sitting down now. Trucking through life. Estes, right? Is it Estes? How do you pronounce that? He drives truck for. He has amazing footage or amazing vocals while he's driving. It's a mixture. The truck's a little bit quieter than first class, and he's mic'd up good. He sounded real good. He has like 3 cameras going. I'm pretty sure it's 3. If I looked at it right, it's 3 cameras going at all the time, and 1 solid voice tone through the whole thing. It's a really good job. Nothing big happened today. Pretty boring day. We're parked up here in Tipton, Iowa. We'll start our day tomorrow and finish our trip to Greenfield. You guys stay safe, and as always, I'll see you next time. Hot Pockets. Hot Pockets. And they're mine. Not yours. They're mine.